Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Noelle and I review and unbox subscription boxes here on my channel. And today I have one of the most fun and often very whimsical boxes that I open here on the channel. It's been sent to me for review once again. It is of course the amazing Desk Stash, which is a quarterly desk accessory and office supply subscription that is always so great for everyone, really. It's a very gender neutral box, but it always includes really unique, very useful, often very contemporary items, sometimes with a little bit of a vintage retro vibe. I know that seems sort of contradictory, but you'll get what I'm saying when I show you. Very high design quotient in this box, which I absolutely love, as well as a sense of humor, which we usually see in the copy that is put together, I believe, by Dan in marketing, maybe Dan in HR, because he tends to pick on our friend Joyce over in billing. So hopefully he's heard you and Joyce is getting a little bit of a break from all of that abuse this time around. This box is $45 per quarter. I believe that is before the shipping. For me, the shipping to California is around $10.50. That may change depending on where you happen to be located, but I do have an affiliate link and a code for you as always, which I always leave for you in the description box below. Affiliate link just means that I may receive a small commission when you use it, but it is at no additional cost to you. The code that I have for you is of course Noelle15, and that will save you 15%. But again, that'll all be down there for you at the bottom. So there was one item that did not fit in the box this time around, so I'll probably save that for last. It was all in a mailer bag, so that last item just didn't fit in there. But it says that you can actually save if you do an annual subscription. It's just $170 for the annual subscription, which I think is really awesome. So you wind up saving like an extra 10 bucks. Let's see. Let's go ahead and open it up. It's a really great gift box for really anyone who spends any time at a desk or in front of their computer. So students, anyone who works in an office or from home. I love getting this box because I just think it's so fun. So if you use paper or you use paper clips, or even if you're completely digital, you'll have a use for a lot of the items in here. So inside we have their fun shred. They always have this fun kind of chunky blue shred, which I love. And I'm gonna go ahead and pull out some of the items ahead of time so that I can kind of get an idea of what we're talking about here. So, all right, looks like we have got 6 items this time around, and this is what it looks like. This is the Humana Edition. They don't tell us the individual retail values, but they tell us the total box value, which I really appreciate. So the total box value is $68, and again, you're just paying $45 plus the shipping on that. So this is what it looks like. We have a little paragraph, a little introduction to each of the items. So I'm gonna prop this up in front of me so that we can take a look. Now, the first thing I see is very high tech. We get some really high tech pens. So this one is an AirPress ballpoint pen. Look at this, you guys. It's like, I feel like it's in its own little capsule, like you could take it to the moon. It says, uh-oh. It is not Joyce, you guys. It's Ernie at reception, is a bit accident prone and swears by these. He has more than once baptized his desktop with kombucha tea, but it's okay because not only can this pen write on wet paper, it also writes in zero gravity situations. So it can go to space. I didn't even read that ahead of time, you guys. Handy for next time you find yourself 52 miles west of Venus. All right, so or Mars, like I said, this is a gender neutral box. Anyone can enjoy this. I was gonna see if I could open it up neatly. Now I do like to take some photos for them for over on Instagram, so that's why I try to be kind of ginger with the packaging and not mess it up too much so that we can see it in its full glory. But man, this is tricky. Not surprisingly, the packaging is a little tricky for me to get open because it's a very spacey pen, so it needs that extra protection, that extra layer. So let's see, maybe this tab will pull out. None of the tabs, oh, there we go. Whew, that was tricky. Still haven't freed it from its capsule, from its little rocket ship. Here we go, you guys. Wow, this looks like almost like a needle. Look at that. So it's just like this, but it says it's AirPress. So I guess then you're not gonna have to worry about, you know how sometimes you have to like shake a pen to make it work, or you have to write on a softer surface. Apparently this is gonna work even if you have to write upside down, if you're like marking your ceiling so that you can hang a mobile. I don't know. I think that's pretty cool. So it's a super fancy pen. I will have to give it a try and test it out. I don't think I'm going to space with it, but you know, we'll see. We'll try it on wet paper. I think that's also really, really cool to be able to use it on wet paper. All right. Let's see. The next thing we've got, now some of my things are all stuck together. These are so cute. Sardine memo tabs. So love that, you guys. I was just in Portugal over the summer, and they have all those really beautiful sardine cans. I am not like a huge fan of sardines, but I love the artwork on them, and I love a cute memo tab. So look, this is so cute. I pulled it out of the plastic, and then there are these little individual fishies that have stickies. Let's see where the sticky part is. So the sticky part is on the tail, so then you can write a little bit with your fancy pen, of course, on this white part. That's really cute. So your fish will be like sort of pointing wherever you would like it to be pointing. So basically the little head of the fish will stick out if you're using it to like write notes in your books. So that'll be really cute. The little fishy heads will stick out. So it says, these fishy-shaped memo tabs help Ernie at reception stay abreast of his many responsibilities. They can be used to provide subtle demands, but in a friendly manner. Please remember to make the bank deposit. Our livelihoods depend on it, for example. So you can be passive-aggressive with your sardine sticky notes. Because you can't get mad when it's on a fishy note. It's like when people ask you something and then they put a smiley face at the end of the sentence. You're like, that doesn't make it better. When you say, as per my last request, or as per my last email, which you know is like the snarkiest thing you can do in an email, very passive aggressive, and then you're like, smiley face, winky face, sardine tab. Get it done. Get it done, Ernie. All right, let's see. What else have we got? We also have some handle with care tape. Is this like fancy washi tape? Oh no, it's packing tape, and it's extra sticky. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and open that up. I think, man, it is like really stuck in there, you guys, but I want you to be able to see the design. So how do we get into this neatly? We don't. Let's go ahead and open it up. Sorry friends over on Instagram, you'll have to see it without the label because I want you to see the cool design on it. So it says, we dig the retro products that get sent our way. See, I told you they do have fun retro things. It says, when we found this incredibly sticky packing tape, we knew it was a good fit. As these charming graphics look like they were created in the 1920s, this spool of tape is much livelier than that priority mail tape Ernie at reception picked up from the post office. Oh, this is pretty darn cute, you guys. So it's got stuff that says like, you know, glass, like, so it's fragile, be careful. So very retro kind of designs. We've got all kinds of things. This one says, what does that say? Do not stack. This one says fragile, and like there's like a little umbrella and stuff, but I guess it's really sticky. So some of you who win some of my mystery boxes might be getting some of this fun packing tape, because I do go through a lot of packing tape, but this will make it a lot more fun. So this is like heavy duty washi tape, essentially. Cool. All right. I can't even see where it starts. Like, that's how good the pattern is. There it is. So let's see. Let me see. I might be able to put it in a tape dispenser. It's a little bit wide, which is good because it'll be good for the seams of different boxes. But yeah, I might, it's pretty sticky. I just like lifted its little corner. It's very sticky. I will be using this. Very functional, but very cute also. All right, let's see. We also have, ooh, speaking of those of you who are very digital, so this is from a company that we see a lot of desk stash boxes because they have great designs. This is from Kikerland. It is the perfect phone stand. That is a big assumption. That is a big statement to say it is the perfect phone stand, which looks like it would be good for those of you who are like, very good at your reels and your TikToks. That is not me. I'm definitely an old dog when it comes to that stuff. So it says, see, and this is what I said, high design quotient. Direct from the MoMA design store in New York City comes this simple yet functional, perfect phone stand. It safely holds Ernie at reception smartphone or tablet so he can play Candy Crush, bad Ernie, bad, while waiting for his lunch to arrive. This sturdy base is also a tray for holding mints and change for the parking meter. Except most parking meters now I feel like are digital, at least in the big cities, right? So it comes in two parts. This is interesting. I have to see how that works. Okay, so this is our tray stand, for example. It does look like it has like, oh, you can actually remove this for adhesive, so that's going to be like permanent then. So let me turn it around. Oh, I put it on backwards. All right, good thing I can redo it. So this just plugs right onto there, and it's got this nice soft foamy pad for your phone. And then I don't know how adjustable it is. Let's see. I went ahead and I'm going to put it back on, but I don't want to like jam it on there because I don't want it to be there forever and ever, and then this like rotates a little bit, so that's kind of cool. So doesn't look like it actually goes up high enough, vertical enough for you to use it for your filming, for example, unless you want that nice like up chin, multiple chin view, which some of you can pull off. That's not me. But it is perfect for, it's a nice height. I have a phone stand right here by my computer because sometimes I'm referencing things that I, like notes that I took or emails or text messages from my phone, and I'm transferring it to my computer. So it is nice to have a little bit of height, but then also angled up so that I can easily do that and not have to go back and forth. So this is a little bit higher than the phone stand that I have already. And again, very sleek, very simple. And it does have like, this part is metal, so this feels pretty sturdy. So I don't think, like I said, that I would probably personally stick it onto something because I have commitment issues, but I can see how it'd be good. And it would be good if you were at the reception desk for sure, because then nobody's gonna run away with it. And then it does look like it's got this little opening here. So of course you can have your plug, your charger running down there. You could even probably put like a smaller charging block right there on that tray. All right, we also have something else kind of more vintage. Let me pull this out of the plastic. A vintage office journal. You guys know I love journals. I love paper products in general. It says this journal features vintage office supply ephemera on the cover and inside. A wild assortment of paper styles. Look at how cool that is. Very like utilitarian. It says Ernie at reception says that the pockets and manila envelopes are perfect for collecting notes and the phone numbers of women with questionable morals he's met at his favorite dive bars. Oh, Ernie. I really thought Ernie was like a dork at reception playing Candy Crush, but apparently Ernie's got game. So, okay. So this is nice. It's got the nice crease on the binding. Oh, what is that? Is that a pen? Like a nice fountain pen there on the corner? This is cool. You guys remember getting protractors when you had to do your school shopping? I don't think they do that anymore. Like, oh, that's like a serious staple gun. Okay, so inside we do have like the little name plate, and then we have all these different pages. Like this one is lines and scalloped edges. This is cute. Oh, there are little pockets with manila envelopes. That's really cool. So that one's lined. So you can see on two facing pages, we have lined pages, we have a little envelope, and then we have like a grid dot pages. So you can do your bullet journaling. And some of them, ooh, this is like a very like nice vellum envelope here for like your ticket stubs, etc. Occasionally we have a nice craft brown page. And again, we have those nice blue scalloped edges. Let's see, I'm seeing some other colors in here. So it does kind of turn quickly to the pages that have the envelopes in between them. So that's kind of a good thing if you want to have important notes on those pages. But, you know, obviously you're going to do the ones that go along with those particular things that you're storing in those little envelopes, numbers, napkins. So this is really cool, you guys. I love mixed not mixed media, but mixed pages. So you can really put all kinds of things into one journal. So this would be a good travel journal because it does have those little envelopes for your bits and your bobs and your tickets and your stamps or what have you. So pretty darn cute and pretty cute design. So I'm wondering how many pages it is. It says it's made in England. It is biodegradable packaging. It's the I'm Called Vintage Office Journal. And it has, let's see, it's from Suki Co. UK. Plain line dot matrix framed and craft pages, glassine pockets, sorry, not vellum, and craft storage envelopes. And it is 100 recycled. This is cool. Cool journal, you guys. Cool journal, Dan, in marketing / HR / I guess Dan's probably the president of the company. All right, so, but you guys, let me know in the comments below, who do you think is writing the copy and picking on Joyce and Ernie? All right, so the last thing that we had was the item that did not fit into the box. It is the Forget-Me-Not door organizer, and it came in a very desk stash blue, very on brand. So let me see if I can figure out where this one opens up. Sometimes it's really hard to find the little flap where things open. This one, oh, it's along the vertical edge. That's why. So it says, this faux leather door organizer hangs on the doorknob at Ernie and Reception's apartment. So he remembers to bring coffee to our morning focus group. Ooh, they have focus groups. I'm like, what company does Desk Stash have? It says he keeps his bicycle keys on its lobster clasp and his $5 sunglasses in one of the pockets. So he's never caught without them. So this is what that looks like. So it says, "Hang conveniently on your doorknob to store important items you don't want to forget. Pocket, strap, and hook hold mail, phone, keys, shopping list, magazines, sunglasses, and much more." So of course, this is where the doorknob goes. And then on this side, it's got this like nice handle, so you could definitely like slip things through that to remember. I'm trying to give myself an example. So you could put things through there. Let's see if this will go through my little desk stash cheat sheet. So you could have that hanging on that side, and then you can see there's multiple pockets. So we have the clip right there, and then for your keys, if you're one of those people that misplaces their keys. And then this, let me see if I can carefully, again, always trying to unpack things neatly so I don't mess up the labels too much. Let's see if this will pull out. So now you can see there's like a diagonal one, and then there's these two horizontal pockets, so all kinds of stuff. So you could put your receipts in there if you needed to remember them, little sticky notes if you wanted to. You could definitely hook your sunglasses in there like they were saying, and just all the stuff that you have to remember to take to the office or your next trip out the door. It would be a good thing to maybe put your shopping list there, or your reusable grocery bags. I always forget to put those back in there. So that's a really good idea. So pretty cute, and it's a nice simple blue one. Again, it's not like too girly, too flowery, or like something that's not going to work in your home. I could definitely see my husband, who has his stuff everywhere. I mean, I put valets everywhere, and there's still stuff everywhere. So maybe this would help in terms of doing that. This would be good for people who like walk their dogs too. You could put your little baggies in there. Make sure you always have one. And just, I think, having something that, you know, reminds you, phone, wallet, keys, right? That's the checklist you have to say every time you go out the door. I love the doormats that say that, phone, wallet, keys. I think it could be really, really useful. So I am sorry, Ernie in reception, that you got a little bit picked on, but I'm glad to hear that you're still getting numbers at your favorite local dive bar. Maybe we'll have to hang out sometime. Thank you so much to Dan for sending this fun box to me. But you guys, if you want to get in on it, this is their newest edition. You can get all of these fun and really, really useful items. I am super stoked about this little guy. I think it's really cool to have different kinds of pages in our vintage office journal. Of course, I love the Sardine sticky notes because I love a little bit of whimsy. In terms of really useful items, for me, it's going to be this really pretty and fun vintage packing tape and the phone stand, which is going to look sleek and be very useful for me in my daily life because I'm constantly on my computer as well as my phone at the same time. And then don't forget, we also got our spacey, works in space, works on wet paper everywhere pen that you could even kind of stick right there onto your door organizer to remember to take it when you are heading out to the shuttle launch. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, please help me out with a thumbs up. If you're looking for some really cool desk accessories, use that link and code that I'm leaving for you in the description box below. Or maybe you're looking for a really good gift for an office mate or a friend or child who is in school and could use all of these items to get their life together. I will see you all very, very soon in my next unboxing.